Hi everyone, welcome to Sit, Sip, and Knit, my little knitting crochet podcast here on YouTube. My name is Marie and I am coming to you from just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on this very dreary Saturday, October 1st. It is everything fall. It feels like fall out, and I've got a lot of projects I want to show you. I love fall knitting, all the fall colors. The only thing I don't like is thinking about the cold weather and winter coming. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. Welcome back to anybody that has subscribed to me in the past, and anybody new that may happen along. You are very welcome here. I hope you find something that you like, something that might inspire you, whether it's knitting or crochet. And if you do, I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if I said this is episode 23. So today, like I said, I have a couple finished objects, things that I'm wearing that I've shown the sweater in the past. I don't think I've shown this fall scarf. Some things I just finished. I have some works in progress and some things that I hope to be works in progress soon. All right, so let's start with what I'm wearing. I probably will take it off, but this here, if you can see this this is a shawl. Let me take it off here. Okay, this is a shawl that I did as a class when I did have my shop. This was yarn, beautiful, beautiful fall yarn that Knits for Comfort, Jen from Knits for Comfort did for me. This beautiful fall color. Jen still dyes yarn, and I will link her information below. I don't know, she did this as a one time, I think, colorway for me, but I don't know if she's continued to dye it or not. But and the pattern, I don't remember what the pattern is. This was done maybe 4 years ago or so, but I will look it up, and I will put all the information that I have in the show notes below, with links to the patterns and etc. So anyway, that is a beautiful fall shawl there. And then I know I've shown this sweater before. I've worn it, but it is a beautiful fall day today and just perfect for some warm but not too warm sweaters. This is, let me see, this is a pullover by Tayga Hilliard. Tayga, I think that's the name. I'll put the information below, but the yarn, this beautiful, beautiful blue yarn, is by, let's see, it is by Bad Sheep Yarns. I've mentioned her before. She is out of North Pole, Alaska. I'll put her information below. This is the DK. It is just beautiful. And it worked up so nice in this sweater, not too heavy, not too thin. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing. I do have another finished fall shawl that I think I mentioned on my last podcast. I'm not sure if I showed it or maybe I showed the yarn, but I did finish it. Let me first tell you what it is. Let's see, do I even have it here? I know I do. It's called Out of Winter, and it's by Tamy Gore. Let me show you right here. Here is the picture. Okay, so it is a beautiful two-color shawl, crescent shawl, and let me show you. There you go. I don't think I've shown this before, but I was on a trip for work and went into a little yarn shop that I found that was local, and I wanted, with the intent of getting something to make a fall shawl, some fall colors and fall Halloween, and I thought this just screamed fall. It is Malabrigo sock. Let me tell you what the colors are. This color, beautiful color here, the burgundy purples with a little bit of that burnt orange in it. That is Archangel. Again, it's Malabrigo sock. And then this beautiful burnt orange here is also Malabrigo sock. And that is in the colorway Terracotta. So anyway, you can see it's a nice size shawl. It's crescent shaped. You could wear it this way. I've already worn it to work. It's coming out looking a little more pink, but it really isn't. It's more plum colored, I guess. But anyway, it is very soft. It was so fun to make, and I didn't want to put it down. The pattern is wonderful. Again, so I will be sure and link that in the show notes below, so that if you get inspired, you might decide to make one. All right, so that was another finished object. I got on a roll with the fall thing. Let me show you another thing that I made, and if you followed me, you probably know I do crochet. I crocheted before I knit, and I still do some crochet projects. I love to do little, for each holiday, I have started doing little coasters, and I take them in and give them to the ladies that I work with, give one to each of the ladies I work with. So each holiday, each season, they have a mug rug for their desk. So I decided to do, this is called, it's a crochet pattern. It's called Leaf Coasters by Catherine Late. Here is the picture here. And I was looking for, I didn't want too thick of a cotton. I found Patons Grace right here. In this beautiful, also burnt orange color. It's 100% mercerized cotton. But anyway, so I found that, and here are my little, I have 2 of them here for me, and these work up so fast. They are so cute. See how adorable that is. So I've made, I think, about 9 of them already to pass out at work. But also I am continuing to make them for me. I wanted them for my table also. So I think I got at least 6 of them out of one. I don't know how much this is here. It is 50 grams or about 136 yards. So it was a very nice, easy, fast project for fall. I'm on the lookout for other colors, but for now, this is the only one I got. So I am making these pretty burnt orange leaves. All right, so that was a crochet project. Do I have another? No, that's the only crochet project I have finished right now. I did start, and I don't know if I showed it on my last podcast or not. I started a corner-to-corner blanket, baby blanket. I've made these before. They are quick, easy. My sister wanted one for someone that she works with. Her colors are yellow. I guess it's sunflower themed or something like that. So I had in my stash the Sirdar Snuggly Pattercake And it is a cake. This one, I used one whole one and a little bit of a second one to make it a little bit longer. You can see it's this variegated yellows, deep yellows, creamy yellows into whites there. You start in the corner, and the pattern is actually on the yarn ball, which is nice, very easy. Here's a sample of one of the colors there. This color was shade 755, the yellows. And so I used one whole skein and a little bit of a second one just to make it a little bit bigger. And then so I had so much left over, I decided to make a little hat. My sister already took the blanket, so she took the blanket. I don't have it to show you, but with all this left over, I thought, I'm gonna whip up a little bonnet. So I have that here. I just finished that, and I'll be giving that to my sister also. She could put it with the blanket. But so I have that here to show you. Let me first tell you the pattern is, and I've made this before, and it comes out really cute, really easy, really cute. There it is right there. It's called Baby Hat by TeoMakes. Very cute. In fact, there's another hat, and I've made this one before, a little bit different, same concept. This one has little flowers, and this one has little scallops. But anyway, so quick and easy little hats. Let me show you. Here it is, and that is yellow. You can see it's looking really bright there, but it has the darker yellow here, and it kind of lightens to there, and then the little I-cord tie there. Isn't that just adorable? I didn't block it. Honestly, I just finished it, but see how adorable that is. Look at the back here. So cute with this nice edging down there. Like I said, I've made them before, this pattern before, and the other little flower one. Quick and easy, and maybe I'll whip up a couple more. Who knows? It's always nice to put a few things away for baby gifts. So that is that little cute bonnet. Isn't that adorable? All right. Okay. So I have that. And speaking of hats, I did finish another hat. I don't know if anyone follows me on Instagram or not. I haven't put too much out there. The last couple days I did, because I did finish a lot of things. But I did do a little Halloween hat. My little granddaughter, Paisley, who just had her 2nd birthday, loves Halloween. So last year, and I know I showed it on the podcast last year, I made her a little, crocheted her an acorn dress, orange, white, yellow. It came out so cute. That was last October. I'm not sure what episode that was. So I hope you go back and check those out if you are new to the podcast. But anyway, so this year I decided to make her a little hat. Let me show you the pattern. The pattern is Halloween Knit Hat by Holly Gilbert. Okay, and this is the pattern there. See how cute that is. The little pumpkins, cats, ghosts, and little skulls right there. So this one is done in a worsted weight yarn, and it looks like it's only an adult size. So what I did was use a DK weight and a smaller needle, and just to see how it would come out, and it actually came out. She hasn't tried it on. I tried it on my grandson, and it actually fit him, so I think it'll fit Paisley. I plan to give it to her tomorrow. But anyway, let me show you that. All right, so here it is. The cute little colorwork hat. The little pumpkins, the cat, the little ghosts, and the little skulls. Isn't that adorable? Now, I used yarn I actually had in my stash. I had all these in my stash. I have a lot of Berroco Comfort DK. It is a, let me show you here. It's a DK Sport Weight, it says, actually. It is nylon and acrylic. So as far as color work goes, it's not the best to show off your color work, although it doesn't look too bad. I did block it, so I think it's showing up pretty good. But anyway, for a child and a wash and wear kind of hat, I think it'll be just perfect. I am going to make a pom-pom to put on the top, probably an orange one or purple, maybe orange, not sure. But anyway, so I do have to do that yet, but I just thought it was so adorable, right? If you look on the back here, I have one lopsided pumpkin. We'll just say he's a spooky one. Somehow I missed a stitch there or did whatever, but anyway, he fits in. He's a pumpkin. So I think she'll just love that. And when my nieces saw it, they are 9. I even tried it on one of their heads. They're tiny 9-year-olds, but it was a little bit too little. So I went out and got some worsted weight yarn, and I guess I have to make 2 more of these, see how they come out. But anyway, so like I said, this one was done in a DK Sport Weight, actually is what it says, on smaller needles. I think a size 3, but I'll put all that below. Something to try. If you've never done color work, it, you know what? I love how it looks, of course. It's wonderful, and I've made a few color work projects. It's not my favorite thing to do. I don't know. But anyway, the results are wonderful. But there you go. So, something to try, maybe. All right. So that was the Halloween Knit Hat by Holly Gilbert. Okay, that's another finished project there. I feel like I'm just rushing through this, but actually dinner's in the oven, and it's only got maybe 10 more minutes, so it's probably why I'm trying to rush. But anyway, the next thing I want to show you is 2 half-finished objects. They are socks. They are both socks, and I really want to show you this one. If you've seen, like I said, my Instagram, I'll put that below for you. I'm going to grab a drink of my coffee here before it gets too cold and show you my cute little mug here. Okay. So anyway, 2 half-finished objects. This first sock, I have one completely done, the other one half done, was a test knit. It was a test knit for Judy Jewell of the Autumn Acorn. It is called her Magic Heel Socks Mohair. Adorable test knit for her. There were a lot of people test knitting them, and they came out beautifully. I always do a heel flap and gusset. If you know me, that's my preferred method of making socks, and I'll show you that on the other pair that I have half done. But this was her Magic Heel Socks, and it intrigued me. I did another test knit for Judy, and she's just lovely, and she has a podcast. I'll link that below too. So I hope you'll give her a look and actually try this pattern. It is done with, let's see, I did mine actually with a DK yarn. These are meant to be done with a fingering weight, sock weight yarn held with a mohair, which makes them really soft and fluffy and like a DK weight sock. But I didn't have mohair. I don't use mohair. one of these days I'm going to try it. But I looked in my stash and I had some Malabrigo Silky Merino. Let me show you the yarn first. So the yarns I used were these right here. And they are they're single ply. The Silky Merino is single ply. It has, let me see what the makeup is here. Nope, not that one. Silky Merino is 51% silk and 49% merino wool. It is soft, it is fluffy, it does have a halo there. So I thought this would work perfect as a substitute for holding fingering and a mohair together. So it might be something you'd want to try if you, like me, don't really care to use the mohair. But anyway, so that's what I used. And these colors are, I know this one is called Natural. And this one is, I had it here. Let me see. Oh, it is, so yeah, this is number 63 Natural. And this is color number 862 Piedra. I don't know. I'll link it. I'll put it below for you. But anyway, isn't that I thought that would be make a beautiful fall sock. And the stitch in this pattern, this test knit, was called the acorn stitch. So I thought that would just work just beautifully. And you know what? It did. It came out just beautiful. Let me show you first. I'm going to show you her sock here. That picture isn't the greatest. But anyway, she does this magic heel here. And if you are new to making socks or don't like the idea of doing a heel flap and gusset or a short row heel, or, you know, find it a little tedious, you have to try this. You have to give this heel a try. I believe this pattern is coming out today, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, make sure you look that up. Like I said, Judy Jewell of the Autumn Acorn Magic Heel Socks Mohair. Okay, and here is my sock. Look at this. See the little acorn-like stitches there? And look how the acorn kind of goes into the rib there. Isn't that just the coolest thing? They do look like little acorns, right? And then I did the contrasting toe and cuff there. This is that magic heel. Something like I said, really, if you are new to socks, you want to try this. And it works up really, really quick because it's DK weight. This is a DK weight. It is soft, it is thick, it is so cozy. I can't wait to wear these. I'll probably wear them in like boots or around the house. Just beautiful. What was I going to say? Else was I going to say about these? They are just soft. Like I said, this is silk and merino. It does have that halo. So if you were to do it in a fingering and mohair, I am sure it would be just as cozy. Anyway, so this pattern should be coming out today, I think. I hope you will give that a look and check that out. Also check out Judy's podcast. All right. All right, and then the other sock that I have, the half-finished object, I may have started them on the last podcast. I think I did. I was making these for my sister who saw the other fall socks I did and just loved them, so I ordered some yarn. This yarn that I'm going to show you is from, let me see here, it's Fibernymph Dye Works. This is her Autumn Palette Pie. Look how pretty. And of course it's got the sparkle in it. You got to have some sparkle. Anyway, so this is one sock done, and this is the other that I am on I finished the heel flap and gusset, and I'm on the foot now. So that won't take me very long at all. I can't wait to get these done and give them to her. I almost don't want to give them to her because I tried it on and I love how they fit. But anyway, this is my usual sock recipe. I usually do about 20, I do top down, 64 stitches with a 2x2 rib for about 2 inches, and then however long I feel like doing the leg here. This is my typical. I don't like them too high or too short, with, like I said, the heel flap and gusset, and then just a rounded toe. So anyway, very, very fun to do. And when you have beautiful yarn like this, as I always say, just let the yarn do the work. No pattern needed, no special pattern. But anyway, self-striping, it's just beautiful. So I will link that shop, and also she also has a podcast, so I will link that all below. All right, so another half-finished object. I also have, I think, 2 works in progress, so I am just cranking out the stuff, I guess. Oh, let me show you this bag. Look at this bag I got. Isn't this beautiful? This bag is, let me see. I know I wrote this down. Oh, okay, yeah. It's called Beautiful Fall Flowers. Look at that. It has a drawstring tie on it. Nice handle here. Anyway, it's called Beautiful Fall Flowers, and it's by White Clover Studio. I will link that information below. It's just so pretty. Look at that. Just so pretty. Beautiful fall bag. Anyway, so in here, nope, I lied. Not in this one. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's in this one right here. Okay, I had to jump on late. I'm always the one late to the party, I guess. To jump on the bandwagon of the half and half wrap. If you watch any type of podcast, probably just about every podcaster you've seen has done one or more, or started a half and half wrap by Purl Soho. I believe I'll put that, link that below too. It's just a mindless kind of knit that I started out really strong on, and then I picked something else up. If you know me, I love to work on a lot of projects at one time. Put one down, pick one up. One's really easy, one I have to concentrate. I like to have a variety. But anyway, this is a mindless one. Once I got started, I don't even have the pattern here. But anyway, I believe it's a free pattern on their website. I'm not sure the yarn that it's called for, but I just grabbed 2 colors of yarn that I had in my stash. I think it's fingering weight, maybe, that it calls for, or DK weight. Not sure, but it comes in different sizes, so you can make it as big. I think there's 2 different sizes. But looking on Ravelry, if you look it up, you'll see there are so many varieties out there. Some made them huge and smaller and whatever. It's basically 2 triangles, 2 colors. I wish I had the pattern. I'm sorry, I don't. I thought I had it in that bag. But anyway, so this is the start of it right here. And I am doing, you can see it kind of slanting here on the end like this. That's starting to form the first triangle. And then you do that in one color, and then you do the other half of the triangle. So it ends up being a big square, basically, schlenket or whatever people call it, a wrap or a blanket, basically, depending on how big you make it. Anyway, so I didn't get very far, but as you can see, it is just garter stitch. It's been folded in my bag, but it's just garter stitch. This yarn is lovely. I am using 2 strands of let me see, this is a lace weight, I think it is a lace weight. So I have this beautiful yarn in my stash. Let me show you the 2 colors. There, that beautiful gray, dark gray, and this beautiful rosy pink color. Let me see what the color names are. This one is Belgravia, color number 585, I think. And this one is called Truffle, color number 49. It is by West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. It's called Exquisite. I believe that's how you say that. Anyway, it is 80% Falkland wool and 20% mulberry silk. It is thin, so I am doubling. I'm using 2 strands of it. So it'll take me, I think I don't know. But anyway, I have enough to do the wrap. I have 2 balls I'm working here, and I have 2 more. So basically, I'll probably be using about 8 skeins of yarn, maybe not all of it. But anyway, I thought this would be a beautiful half and half triangle wrap. And it's something that a lot of people have worked on for over a year, and just like an Afghan, like a blanket, just a satisfying garter stitch wrap where I do German short rows. It does call for short rows. I do the German short rows. I find it quick and easy, and I loved working on this. I got to pick this back up as soon as I finish the socks. But anyway, so I can't wait to have this done. I think it'll be just beautiful. All right, so that is a work in progress. Now I do have one more work in progress here, and let me show you that. A while ago, years ago, maybe 10 years ago now, I picked up some yarn when my husband and I were on a trip, and I can't even tell you where. Maybe we were in Florida or Georgia. And I found a pattern that I made a beautiful scarf, fingering scarf shawl, long rectangle, put it that way. And I loved that stitch. I loved how it came out. I could not find the pattern anywhere. And I looked everywhere. So let me show you the yarn here. Okay. I got this yarn. Let me see. Is this? Look at this beautiful color here. Purples here. See the little pumpkin progress keeper on there. Anyway, my niece, who it's been a while since I made her anything, and I know she loves purple. So, and I know a scarf is something that fits everyone. So anyway, I had this beautiful yarn in my stash. It may be, I'm not sure. I don't even have the tag to it. It may be a Fibernymph Dye Works yarn. I am not sure. But it is just beautiful. Purples, and see all those beautiful colors in there. And a little bit of sparkle, of course, fingering weight yarn. But anyway, so I had it in my stash, and I know Kara likes purple. So I went online and found this scarf here. Let me show you the picture. It's hard to see there. But anyway, and I started doing it. See that detail there? And it is the pattern that I've been looking for 10 years. I don't know if it's this exact pattern, but for the scarf, but it is the stitch. It is the same stitch. So, like I said, I don't know if this is that pattern or not. It's called Little Leaf Lace Scarf, an original design by Sevia Harding. I'll link it below. It's a fun, easy to memorize four pattern repeat with purl being the back of the stitch. I'm doing it on straight needles. I am a thrower, and I know a lot of people don't like to do the purl stitch, but as a thrower and on straight needles, I can fly through purl quicker than I can knit, basically, because as I'm throwing, I whip my needle like this, I guess. I don't know. But my purl stitches come pretty quick, so I don't mind purling, especially if I do them on straight needles, like I said, because then I flick my needle as I purl, so it goes really fast. But anyway, isn't that just a beautiful stitch? It's called, again, the Little Leaf Lace Scarf. So anyway, I think I may have added, I mean, when it blocks out, it's going to actually be pretty wide, but I think I may have added a couple more repeats to it just to make it a little wider. But I am so happy I found that pattern again. I just love it. Is just the funnest thing to do. So it's a little bit slow going, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll get it done for Christmas, which is what I'm aiming at. So anyway, that is another work in progress. So the only other thing I have to show you is something that I want to make, and I probably will, being that I made for September the little leaf coasters for fall. I came across this cute little crocheted pumpkin coaster. That's my go-to, so probably, and this will be for October, so I have to get busy and get that done. So I think I'll do this for the ladies at work next and surprise them with that. So probably for Thanksgiving, if anybody knows of, probably be little turkeys, I don't know, another little coaster project, or this will work for November also. And then I'll have to do something for Christmas, so we'll see about that. But anyway, so that's something in the future, maybe next podcast, I'll be showing you that I've done. All right, so I think that's about everything I have. I think my dinner's done in the oven, so it's smelling good in here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, thank you for liking and subscribing. Maybe coming in November, once we get through October, I would like to do some type of giveaway, some Christmassy type of giveaway for you. I would like to raise my number of subscribers. That would be wonderful. But I think in November, I'm going to come to you the beginning of November. I will put out a giveaway for Christmas. So I hope you will like and subscribe, and also share this podcast. That would be just wonderful. So I want to say happy fall to you and happy 1st of October. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Happy knitting.